Welcome to another edition of Craig Goes Cycling, and today it's race day and it's the Melton Olympic Spring Crit. I only managed to get one of the Melton Olympic Crits in last year, and it's where I gained my first point in Cat 4 on my way to getting my Cat 3 licence. And there have been times this year when I wish I'd never got that licence, but here today it's a 3-4 race. There's loads of kids races on in the morning, and then we've got an open Cat 4, open 3-4. We've got women's races, elite 1, 2, 3. The elite 1, 2, 3 is straight after the 3-4. Should I have a crack at that one as well? Nah, don't think we'll bother. Right, so after last week's absolute disaster on race day where I forgot, well, it was a GoPro disaster, I forgot all my GoPro equipment. So there was no footage from last week's Matlock crits, unfortunately. So we'll try and make up for that today, try and get a little bit more footage. So we're here now, we're down at Leicester Cycle Circuit. Melton Olympic flag behind me. So let's go and get signed on and then see if I can find a coffee somewhere. Catch you in a bit. Managed to find the important thing, coffee from Cafe Alley. Really nice little coffee truck that they've got here. Right, I've just watched some of the last 5 laps of the ladies E123. Came down to a sprint finish. Georgina Oakley won that. I think it looks like she's from Loughborough University. It was quite an interesting race. There was a crash. I'm not sure who it was who came down in the sprint, but there was one of the ladies crashed. She looks okay though, to be fair. A little bit cut up, but other than that, she's walking. So, yeah, there is a bit of a lunch break now. I'm going to go and get ready. It's now, is it 20 past 12? My race is at 1:30. There is a ladies training session on at the moment for people who have maybe done 1 or 2 races or are thinking about getting into racing. So they're doing that while there's a little bit of a lunch break, and then straight after that there is a women's Cat 4 race. So once that's done, women's Cat 4, you're right. That's great, you get recognised everywhere now. Yeah, there's a ladies Cat 4 race straight after that, and then it's my race, the 3-4. So I'm just coming here today to enjoy it. I've just spoken to a friend, Josh, from Dudley. I've just said to him, I've got no expectations on myself. I'm just coming here to enjoy it these days now. So we'll see what happens, see how long I can stay with the group. And you never know, might be there at the end. Okay, time to go and get changed. That's me changed, ready to go. I've got half an hour, just over half an hour until the race. Just been chatting to a couple of different people, talking to Tom Callier, one of my teammates, and then Josh Williams from Dudley. I've just come to realise, I think I've still got a little bit of the nerves from my crash last year. They've started to creep back in, I've realised, in these races. I'd cleared all that out of my head last year after I won that Preem Sprint at Darley in the house race. That's it, the demons were cleared, but I don't know if it's because I've moved up to Cat 3, but I don't know. There's like little niggles every now and then when I'm in the group, and I think that might be affecting me a little bit. I know I've been training, like when I'm at home on Zwift, when I'm doing the sessions that Ewan sets me, and then when I'm out on the road with my mates, I'm feeling good. I've got power in my legs, I've got strength. I'm just wondering if there's a little bit still in my head that's just crept back in a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm looking for excuses and my legs aren't as good as I think they are, but I don't know. But what, like I've said, Bill, all I'm here, the races now, I don't come here with any expectation of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to say, right, just come in, enter the race, do it, stay with the group for as long as you can. If you're with the group at the end of the race, brilliant. If you get dropped halfway through the race, do you know what? I ain't going to worry about it. I'll use the rest of the ride as a training session. I know that I'm getting stronger. I did a training set, just an opener session last night with some like 6 to 10 second sprints in there, and I'm recording the highest powers by a long way from what I've ever recorded. You know, my peak power, it was only for like 1 or 2 seconds, but it was like 1150 watts, I think, something like that, which is probably, you know, it's a 100 watt increase at least over what it was, you know, two or 3 months ago. So I know I'm getting stronger. It's just these Cat 3 races are getting quicker, but oh well. I'm a little bit nervous now. As it gets closer, I'm getting a little bit nervous, but we'll be right. That's it, got to be, Anta. Just get out there and enjoy it, have a smile on my face. Right, camera's on the bikes, I've remembered to do that. That's it, so I'll see you after the race. All right, wish me luck.
I'm so tired and boring. You
I did it! Ha! 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 Fuck! Woo! I'm so tired and boring. You're all class. Initial post-race reaction. It's a victory. I stayed with a bunch all the way. 45 minutes. Heart rate up in like the 160s all the way. High 160s, 170, low 170s. I felt good. I felt strong. I used the two long sweeping left-handers. I used those on the outside to gain places. So if I found myself at the back on the straights, I knew that I could go on the outside and gain a lot of places back on those two long sweeping left-handers. So I can corner really well on the outside, carry a lot of speed. So I'm going to take that as a little victory today. Stayed with a bunch. It's the first time I've finished with a bunch this season, so that's good for the soul, good for morale. Right, catch you in a bit.
Thank you very much.
Next one is Cade. Just say Cade.
In second place, Cade.
Cheers, thank you very much.
In third place.
In
first place, James.
In first place, James.
Good girl. Well done, guys.
Stop you getting on. Thank you. Hands up. Hands up. Jesus, round the shoulder.
Well done, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the yes, thank you very much. Cheers, thank you very much.
Come on then, why not? Let's get you on camera. James, so you went in a breakaway. What was it, about mid-race or just before?
About mid-race. Been trying like the first probably 15-20 minutes of the race to get in, and just about managed to.
You felt strong today then. Was that the plan? Was that the plan from the start? Was to get in a breakaway?
It always is to get in the break, I think. It's just trying to find this right time to do that, and it's quite hard with everyone like chasing, and you never know when the right time is. But yeah, you try enough times and you got the legs, and you can make it.
Yeah, obviously you got that gap. Was it 5 of you in total to start off with?
Yeah,
break?
about 5 or
yeah,
6,
so you were working pretty well together then to keep that gap there. So you all felt strong, all took turns in that, was there?
It was cohesive to start, and then I think there were some tired legs by the end, and then somebody went quite early in the sprint, and just had to chase and hope for the best.
Yeah, and so you pulled it back, you got the win.
Yeah, it wasn't by much. I only caught him with about 10 metres to go, I think.
Yeah.
So,
well, congratulations on you. That's 10 points, and then the Harvey Haddon Crit League, which I believe you were saying earlier on that it's your birthday on round one, so
no pressure.
Hopefully a win for that and a birthday present.
That was very nice.
Yeah. Brilliant. Oh well, thank you very much, James. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Take care. That's brilliant seeing a VB rider on the top step of the podium. It's never going to be me on there, is it? Yeah, I can dream, but yeah, it's good. We've got some good riders in VB. James, good strong rider, so it was good to see one of our riders out in the breakaway today and taking the win. So welcome back to Craigo Cycling, and it is after the Cat 3-4 race here at Leicester Cycle Circuit and Melton Olympic CC. Put this brilliant race on. Now, this is Matthew. I spoke to him very briefly before the 3-4 race. He said he was doing the Cat 4 race, but he also did the 3-4 race. A little bit of interest in what his guy rides flat pedals and no cleats or anything, and he is strong as an ox. Now, you said you'd started racing after watching you found my YouTube channel and you started racing, yeah?
That's it. You gave me the confidence to get stuck in.
So what were you thinking about racing beforehand? And how did you find my channel, first of all?
Come up on the suggestions.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was following Legion, and then for some reason you came up.
Yeah.
Thought, why not click on that? And then, saw you sending it. So,
So had you thought about racing then before you saw the video?
50-50.
Yeah?
Yeah. But seeing you just getting stuck in, gave me the confidence to say, why not?
Nice one. Well, I'm glad that my channel is doing that, because this channel was just set up to log me just being a stupid middle-aged guy riding around a racetrack in Lycra. I mean, I could do this kind of thing on a Saturday night in a special club, but I'm not going to. You are right now. Matthew said he wouldn't come on here unless this guy, Mohammed. So You guys are friends and you ride together, do you?
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, actually. So Peterborough, there's a club around just south of Peterborough.
Right,
Where we do-
okay.
Yeah, so actually, so not only does he ride flat pedals, he also rides cyclocross tyres. And he's in the fastest group, so he is crazy strong.
How old are you, by the way?
These guys trying to make me blush. I'm 29.
29.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I wish I was 29 again. But so, do you? It's racing something that you do quite a bit, or are
This
you?
is my third race, so I'm trying to
Okay.
do more of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm trying to do a few more crits at the moment. I don't think I have the endurance for longer efforts.
Yeah.
And also, I live in Leicester, so this is right around the corner.
Right. So, where have you raced before then? What circuits do you
the
race?
MK Bowl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you done it?
I've not
it's a
done that
short-
one. No.
It's normally about 40-45 minutes. You do about 15 miles.
Yeah.
Up and down course. It's a very simple circuit. It's not very technical. At least if you're in Cat 4.
Yeah.
And yeah, it tends to be one for the sprinters.
So, have you had any top 10 placings yet?
I've had a 5th place.
5th place. So
Yeah.
you've scored points then. So,
Yeah.
have you got a full race license, or are you on a provisional one?
Full race license.
So,
The
right.
aim for this season is to try and get into Cat 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably plateau because I think my genetic potential is probably about Cat 3.
Yeah, I mean that was my goal last year, was to get my Cat 3 license.
Yeah.
I got that on the last race of the season.
Oh, awesome,
I've come into it this year, my first year of Cat 3, and oh my god, it's
How's it
hard.
going?
This is the first race where I've actually finished with the bunch,
Oh, awesome,
so
yeah. Nice, well done.
that was really good. So, what's your sort of goal then for today in the Cat? Because you were strong in that 3-4 race. You finished with the bunch. You've got to. You need to do something about your crank length though, because I was following you on the last lap, and you ground your pedals out twice on that last
It
lap.
wasn't fun.
No.
I think it's just how wide the pedals are. They're like twice
Yeah.
the width of a normal road pedal, aren't they? So.
Big pedals, and it made me twitch a little bit when I saw your pedals. I was like, oh my, because I've seen videos where people have ground the pedals out and they've gone over.
Pedal strikes are not cool.
Yeah, smaller pedals, some clip-ins, and maybe slightly shorter crank. So,
That's it.
what do you've got to be hoping for a good finish in this then?
Goal is just to have
It's
fun.
got to be a podium, hasn't
Just
it?
have
You've got
fun.
a podium today.
That's it. Nah.
Put pressure. I'm putting pressure on him
Pressure
now.
on
He's
me.
probably not liking this, but anyway, look, thank you very much. I'm not going to keep, I know you've got to get out there. Thank you very much for coming on and doing this little bit. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. And he actually thought I was in my mid-40s, so he's my new favourite person, because I'm actually mid-50s. So thank you, Mohammed. Thank you very
nice
much
meeting
for
you.
joining me. So like and subscribe to the channel. This guy started racing because he saw me, so more of you start racing, because it's fucking good fun, isn't it? Yes.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Right, thank you very much. Cheers. Well, that's it for today. I've hung around and watched all the races after mine, watched the Cat 4, the E123, watched the Open Cat 4 as well. There was a crash. Matthew, who we spoke to earlier, unfortunately he came down in a crash probably halfway through the race. He was looking strong, but he came down and he's got a problem with his gears and he was stuck in the little ring. So he seems uninjured, which is good. Skin suit's ripped. Another guy, Kate, who came off quite a bit worse than him, got some bad cuts on his leg and arm, damaged shoulder, and a very, very bad looking skin suit. But for me, I've had a brilliant day. Thank you very much to Melton Olympic Cycle Club and all of the people who've been involved in organising and making this event happen. Absolutely fantastic organisation. Loved it. Can't wait to come back for the next one. I think it's in June is the next race here, but I'm starting to I really like this circuit. It's been quite good to me last year and this year. It was the track that I got my first point on last year, so after my crash at Darley in March last year, came back. I think it was my second race back after that, and I scored my first point here. And then this year in Cat 3, it's the first race where I've crossed the line with the bunch. So it's been quite good to me. I like it here. So now it is, though, it's time. I've been hanging around. I've been here way longer than I expected to be. Kathy's probably at home swearing, going, where the hell are you? So I think I probably need to give her a quick phone call now and head off. But yeah, that's it. So thank you again for watching. Oh, and on the subject of thank you for watching, the amount of people who've come up to me today and said, oh, I watch your channel, I really love it, really enjoy it. And a couple of people said they've started racing because they've seen it. And that is, honestly, I can't explain how good that makes me feel, because this channel was never, I never sort of intended it to be something where people would watch it and get inspired to do racing or cycling or whatever. It was just here to log my journey, mainly last year, my journey to try and get my Cat 3 license. So the fact that people are watching it and enjoying it and watching it and then thinking, do you know what, if that middle-aged slightly overweight, because I'm still slightly overweight, if that guy can do it, then I'll have a go myself. And that is brilliant. So thank you very much for all of you who do watch, who do subscribe, and click like on my when you've watched the videos, and then coming up and telling me that you watch it. It makes me feel so good. I genuinely, and I enjoy talking to people as well, so I'll always have a chat with these people, and I will, as you can tell, I just ramble on and on. When I get onto a subject that I like, which is cycling, is something I really enjoy, I will talk for hours about it, and I will probably bore people stupid, but that's what I do, and I just get carried away. So again, as I've said before, I've rambled on a little bit too long on this video, so I am now going to get myself changed, get in my car, get back to Ilkeston, and I think I'm going to crack open a bottle of red wine. So thank you again for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit like on this video, leave us a comment, just tell us what races you're doing. Let's cheer each other on, as I've said before. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself when you're out on the road. Always ride safe. Please always get home in one piece. Take care. Bye bye.